Sully, where do you think they will stand week 6 going into that Colts game when he comes back?
Let's take a look at week 1 first, because that's a big game. That's the kickoff of the 2015 season. It's going to be at Gillette Stadium, but it's going to be Jimmy Garoppolo under center for the Patriots. And remember, Big Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers, they plan on making a statement in 2015. They had one of the best offenses last year. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers now can go in and win this game. They've been red hot on offense. If they get any kind of defense to show up, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers come away a winner in that opener.
And I agree. And I don't even look at the quarterback situation with Jimmy. I look at the Patriots' defense, all the defensive guys that they have lost, and to try to put up with that high-octane offense of Ben Roethlisberger, it's going to be a tall task to ask that new New England defense that we're going to see get rolled out of there the first week of the season.
Is anybody licking their chops more right now than one Rex Ryan?
There you go. We're talking week 2 at Buffalo, because that's going to be a monster game. It's going to be a statement game if you're Rex Ryan and the Buffalo Bills, because you want to come away with a win there. No Tom Brady. You've got to feel like you're at home. No Tom Brady. If you're going to beat the Patriots, if you're ever going to beat them, Buffalo, this is the time to go ahead and do it. And you know Rex Ryan's going to be sharpening his knives, just looking to take apart that football team. In fact, Jimmy Garoppolo did play in the season ender at the end of 2014, and the Patriots lost against the Buffalo Bills. Of course, Doug Marrone was coaching that team. So the Bills are all too familiar with the Patriots.
I say the Patriots win that game at Buffalo. And I say that because I still believe that the Patriots will have the better quarterback on the field that day. And, not to mention that Jimmy would have seen the Buffalo Bills for a second time in starting. So he may have a little bit more preparation under his belt in knowing what they expect from the Buffalo Bills. I think the Patriots get that done.
That was a top 4 defense, though, last year.
Led the league in sacks.
But remember, he moves around very well, too.
Really
so
does.
He's going to be able to evade the rush a little bit and make plays with his legs.
So Jaguars, week 3. Patriots at home against Jacksonville. Now, I know Jacksonville did a lot this offseason. I know they did great in the draft. We gave them an A with their draft grade. Of course, Dante Fowler's out. But I still got to give the Patriots the nod in this one at home, week 3. Jimmy Garoppolo might get his first regular season win.
I think he gets his second career win. I think they beat the Jaguars at home. The Jaguars are still a young team. They still have a lot of growing to do. So I think the Patriots overwhelm them with who they are already, that championship pedigree.
So you have a bye week. And then you have the Cowboys, which is going to be their 4th game of the season.
Wow.
And I know you feel like the Cowboys are getting ready to explode this year.
Didn't they add Lyle Collins to an already great offensive line? They now have 4 first-round grade offensive linemen on their offensive line. Now, that's saying something. I think the Cowboys are building a bully. And you look at what they did defensively, getting Randy Gregory, getting Byron Jones. I think they're going to be good defensively. Rod Marinelli has them playing well. Jimmy Garoppolo on the road at Dallas. That could be a big moment for him. And I think the Cowboys, they should win the game. I'm not saying they will, but they should win that ball game.
Big moment for Eastern Illinois University, by the way. To have
That's
two
right.
quarterbacks
Tony
on the field
Romo,
at the same
and
time.
Yeah, but Dez Bryant. Who's going to cover Dez Bryant? I mean, Jimmy could have a solid game because he would be in his 4th game starting. And at that point, once you get around your 4th game starting, you get to become comfortable in being a starter. So he may be okay, but the problem will become who's going to cover this guy on your screen? Dez Bryant for the Patriots. I don't see how they're going to be able to stop this guy. That's going to be a problem in Dallas.
So on a day when the Patriots release Kyle Arrington, you have serious questions about the secondary and what could happen.
They're going to be without their top 4 corners from 2014.
So LT has the Patriots at 2-2 going into week 6, and Sully has the Patriots at 1-3 when Brady returns. But it's important to note that once Tom Brady comes back week 6 against the Colts, there's only 2 playoff teams from last year that the Patriots will face on their schedule, the Colts and the Broncos, both games on the road.